I brought it off. I am so glad.
So am I. What did you bring off?
A connection. I just needed to see you so badly.
And suddenly.
No. All the time, but particularly. I called the office. You weren't there. Georgia said you'd come home. And I thought if I didn't catch you and just kiss you once, the whole evening would go badly.
Tried twice. It may go even better.
Would you believe I spilled cold coffee all over my skirt so I could trick them into giving 20 minutes to come home and change. And I was hoping that...
Are babbling.
I know. I am. Not very becoming for a candidate in Congress, huh?
No.
But I can stop. I really can stop now. Have I told you how superb you were this morning?
Well, you implied something of the sort. You hear back from Jerry Foreman yet?
No, but I will. And when he folds his tent and throws me all his support, it's going to be thanks to you. Did you take a look at this? Frank, your being there, it made all the difference in the world. I love this campaign. It's the most challenging, demanding, interesting thing that I've ever done. But it's also the loneliest.
Well, that won't last long. I, got a call from Joe Monahan, by the way. He thanked me for my behind-the-scenes support.
Oh, really?
You know anything about that?
Well, I sounded off. Well, they were all being so smug.
The candidate frowns and the party trembles. Don't waste your magic on me, okay? I'm fine, really.
Just need to know that my magic is as good as anyone's.
It's better.
No matter how many letters you get from the other woman.
I know that was supposed to be a joke.
I thought so. Except she's still here.
No, she's not. Every time she comes into my head, I force her out.
Which is often.
Oftener than I'd like.
Okay? Out, Charlotte. Out of this place. I want you to tell me exactly what's going on with you.
Well, according to the latest report, I'm as good as dead.
Downstairs and ask your granddad to fix your plate. Now, there's pot roast, stew, not...
Well, I'm flattered. Hiya, Hotshot. How you doing? Where's your dad? I don't see him. Is he hiding?
He's not under there. He's late.
He's late? That's wonderful. I think I'm going to put that in my book. And then the next time he complains about me, I'm going to say, oh, really? What about last Wednesday?
You're still later than he is. More times he says.
Oh, is that a fact? Listen to this one, will you? Whatever happened to respect for your elders, huh?
I've been asking the same question since my children were that age.
What's an elder?
I am.
No.
Yes, I am. I must be. I'm tall enough. Okay. Which hand?
Both.
Oh, she's so intelligent.
Math boxes.
Precisely. I thought we could present them to the family in the broiler. We'll just tell them they can use these as suitcases if they will pack up and leave, huh?
I don't want them to leave. I like them.
Oh, you like them. All right. You can have these anyway.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did Daddy get his surprise yet?
No, not yet.
Lee has a surprise for Daddy. She won't tell what it is.
Oh.
If I tell what it is not a surprise anymore.
That's true.
You going to go eat your dinner?
Okay. Will you come and sit with me?
I'll come and have coffee with you. How about that?
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She's such a sweetie.
Yes. And she certainly adores you.
Feelings mutual. But Ryan's a special child, isn't she? I mean, I don't know very many children personally.
Yes, she is. But you know, I remember you saying once that you had no talent with children. Do you look at it differently now?
Absolutely not. I'm more convinced of it than ever.
Oh?
Well, it's one thing to have a delightful 6-year-old as a friend, one of my more interesting friends, but to be responsible for her, to mother her, I'm not cut out for it.
What makes you so sure?
Oh, I don't know, instinct. I have none. No nurturing instinct, that is.
Oh, really?
Truly, no, they don't run in my family the way they do in yours. My mother, though she had good qualities, was either interfering with me, improving on me, or ignoring me. I think the last one did me the most good.
Oh.
Oh, have I shocked you again?
No, I was wondering if that's the case, how you turned out so well.
Well, thank you. I guess I'm not a horrible example as a human being, but I know my limitations. I even know the reasons for most of them.
But how can you be so sure about an area that you've never explored?
Well, apples fall under an apple tree. And even if that were the case, I just hesitate to take the chance. I know what it's like to be let down by your elders, and I would hesitate to do that to someone that I loved, especially to a little one.
Well, then I'm sure you wouldn't.
I don't know, I may be decent and loving, but I'm also capricious, impulsive, and self-indulgent. My very own lawyers told me so just this morning. My ex-lawyers.
I would hope so, they're your ex.
I guess I'm just afraid that if I had a child of my own, or if I took one on, that I'd be smothering it with affection one moment, and then the next I'd be off on some ragingly selfish tack.
I doubt that.
Why?
Instinct.
How did you manage to make your kids turn out the way you wanted?
Oh, I didn't. I think God did that. Oh, I want to show you something. John and I did try to instill in them a sense of responsibility. Oh, and the old rules of right and wrong and kindness and care. Take a look at that.
Oh, my.
But mostly what we did was we left them to try to get to be the people that they were meant to be. Sometimes we succeeded better than others.
But you're all still so connected. I mean, in a very healthy way. It's not like my sister and my father.
Oh, yes, there's always a connection.
But you see, that's another reason I'm not a committed person. I mean, I may like myself, but I would hesitate to turn out a clone. I would hope that that child would be steady and brave and dependable and determined, the way that you were the day that you carried those cabbages and the message about your father.
Oh.
I think of that story very often since you told it.
Have you now?
And I try to imagine myself at 14 walking down that road, terrified, but knowing that the life of someone very dear to me depended on my getting that message through. I get the chills. I would have bungled it.
Oh, nonsense, my dear. You never know what you'll do in a situation until you find yourself in the middle of it.
What did happen afterwards, after you got the message through?
The ending was quite terrible.
Will you tell me?